Education matters now, especially the unfolding confusion at the University of Nairobi. The Labour Court has now suspended the decision of Education CS Prof George Magoha, revoking the appointment of Prof Kiama Gitahi as Vice Chancellor. The order followed a petition by Prof Kiama challenging Magoha's actions. But as Enock Sikolia now reports, analysts believe the leadership reveals a high-stakes game that goes beyond mere appointment procedures.
On the 18th floor of the University of Nairobi Towers, Professor Isaac Mbeche's aides were in a jovial mood. Their boss had received the backing of the university's Senate as the institution's acting vice-chancellor, a position that was given to him by Education CS Professor George Magoha in an acting capacity after the CS revoked the appointment of Professor Kiama Gitahi as a substantive VC, a decision defended by the CS.
It's a council which acted in a manner that does not conform. Because they came to consult with me on Friday, I think, and there's a candidate they recommended. Then I told them, that's well, what I'm going to do is to consult. When I say consult, I can't consult downwards. I consult upwards.
Magoha says that Dr. Julia Ojambo-led University Council compromised the recruitment process after it refused to consult with the president. He questions why the council was in such a rush to appoint Kiama without the president's input. Professor Magoha says the president directed him to overturn the council's decision and disband the council, a directive he followed to the letter.
Because even the current vice-chancellor, who was appointed irregularly, is in that list of 3. So it is the wisdom of the president which will come down to us, and we shall obey. And that process must be completed.
But Kiama has taken the battle to the courtroom. He's challenging Magoha's move, the court suspending Magoha's decision to revoke his appointment until his case is heard and determined. Mbeche's takeover at the helm of the university has also been halted, but the standoff has revealed the high stakes at the heart of the leadership of one of Kenya's premier learning institutions.
When you have a council that is subservient to the interest of the vice-chancellor, then the vice-chancellor steals the show and does everything. And that is why I think people are interested in having council before that was pending in their direction, and also having a vice-chancellor who is useful.
While it is the biggest university in Kenya, its strategic positioning makes it more attractive. But if its budget is anything to go by, then the University of Nairobi is a place to have influence.
There are business interests in this university, and the business interests fund from insurance, security, and various supplies. And there are people who have enjoyed this benefit for a long time. Over the last 10, 15 years, they have monopolized business.
Located in the city center of Kenya's capital, the University of Nairobi is the highest-ranked institution of higher learning in the region. It is also the most popular. And with this comes a hefty budget. In the last 2 years, the university had a budget of between 20 to 22 billion shillings, about 5 billion more than the annual allocation Nairobi City County received. The university has 6 colleges, among them the College of Agriculture and Veterinary Sciences, Architecture and Engineering, Humanities and Social Sciences, Biological and Physiological Sciences, Health Sciences, and Education and External Studies. The institution is home to 85,000 students distributed among its 13 campuses. 11 of its campuses are located in Nairobi, with the remaining 2 based in Mombasa and Kisumu cities. George Omondi says the battle for contracts is not new to the University of Nairobi, and that could be at the center of the current standoff.
If you go to the security wing, you find a firm that is friendly to some politician, and that firm also does the whole insurance in the university. Just one firm. Before, these things were spread out because you need to give equal opportunity to Kenyans.
Magoha wants EACC to investigate how the recruitment process was conducted, and the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission has already taken up the matter on Magoha's request. Enock Sikolia, Citizen TV.